Guys, what's up? It's been forever, huh? 4 weeks. Uh, you know, just doing a couple things that I want to talk about coming up. The next couple days or so, I'll get on talking about that. I'm gonna post up a video where we'll be talking about that kind of stuff soon. So we'll get a good little video in of going through some of the things that have been going on that I want to talk about, things that are pretty cool and important. So what I want to talk to you about, before I forget, so we did the giveaway. Dylan Taggle ended up winning that, got a gift card. I also want to let you know that we are 2 subscribers away from the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which, like I said before, I'm going to give a free day on the lake. So if you guys are interested in that, because I don't know who's close and who's far away, let me know in the comments who would be interested, and then I can pick from you guys. Because some people might be far away and they wouldn't be able to, get this far to do that. And the lake's been fishing really good, so I think that we'll have a good time. Catch some big ones and catch a lot of fish. So today, what I want to tell you about, so make sure you leave that in the comments, all right? Today, what I want to talk about is a technique that's kind of forgotten. There's all kind of new stuff coming out, and you got this and that, and people forget about the old classics, which today I've been catching them pretty good on a Carolina rig. So I want to show you guys how to properly fish a Carolina rig. A buddy of mine I was out on Lake Oneida fishing with, he reminded me, when I saw him whacking them on a Carolina rig, that it's one of those good old-fashioned baits that work day in and day out and will continue to work. First I want to show you what I rig it with. I'm throwing it on a 7.6 medium heavy, basically a flipping rod. I'm using a fast gear ratio Shimano Bantam. It's an 8:1 gear ratio. You don't have to use that. You can get away with pretty much a 6 to 4 to 1 all the way up to an 8. Basically, the higher the gear ratio, the faster it's going to reel up line. With this bait, you want to be able to reel up slack really quick and then set the hook, just so you don't miss the bite. So let me show you how I hook it up. First, so before you do anything, this is 15-pound line. You can use 15, 17, whichever one you want to use. But so what I do first is I rig up 2 bobber stops. All right, so put your 2 bobber stops on first. Then they sell Carolina rig weights, which is basically an egg weight. I just use a 3/4 ounce flipping weight, basically like a punching weight. So and make sure you face the skinny part forward so that it comes through stuff a lot easier. Then I put 2 bobber stops underneath of that. See that? So I got 2 bobber stops, then your weight, then 2 bobber stops. Then you want to tie it off to a swivel. See the swivel? Okay, from the swivel, then you want to do like a 2 or 3 foot leader. You can see how long this is. Let me back up a little bit. So this is how far it is, about an arm's length from my hand. All right, and then I go with a 3/0 EWG style hook, and then this is a 10-inch worm, a bull worm from Strike King. Any worm will work. Just, you can use something small, you can use a rodent, you can use a creature bait, whatever you want to use. Okay. Now let me show you how I work this thing. All right, so that's the setup. Make sure you use 15-pound line or even bigger. 15 is actually a little light because you will get nicks in your line. I just didn't change my line to put it on. So when you cast it out, make a long cast, leave slack line so that the bait can hit the bottom, okay? Once the bait hits the bottom, this is a bait that you can cover water with fast. So once it hits the bottom, then take your rod, and you want to do more of a sweeping motion, okay? So you're gonna reel up the slack, and then you're gonna pull your rod to the side, just like this. Make sure you're keeping contact with the bottom and you feel the bottom the entire time that you're doing it, okay? So drag, slowly drag, sweeping to the side. Reel up the slack, drag slowly to the side. Just like that. When you feel a piece of structure or you feel something that's hard, rock, wood, grass, let it sit for a second, because your bait is it's kind of going to float up behind it. So you want to really stop around the pieces of cover that you think there's going to be a bite. Okay, so keep winding and pull. Reel your slack up and pull. And you can do this pretty fast. Like I said, you can cover water fast. Reel your slack up and pull. All right, I'm coming up to a piece of cover, so I'm gonna stop it. And then I'm just barely gonna crawl it over. Okay, that's when you wanna slow down. When you feel that structure, that's when you wanna slow down. All right, I'm still on it, so I'm still pulling slow. And let it sit for a second. Pull it slow. All right, and then wind it in and do it again. That's the easiest way that I can tell you to do it. It's an easy technique to use. It always catches fish. Really good bait for the summertime, and it'll just flat out catch them. If you're around them, you're gonna catch them. So just make sure, like I said, you stop on the structure and really work it thoroughly through that. Normally that's where your bite's gonna come from. And then when you're in between pieces of structure or hard bottom, or you're feeling soft bottom, just pull it faster until you get to something hard again, and then you can slow down again. So you can work it, and cover water fast. That's why the technique's so good. But I just wanted to put something up so you guys, didn't wait too long. But like I said, tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna put up another one talking about some of the things that have been going on. Pretty cool deal. I think you guys will enjoy it. But don't forget to leave a comment below if you're close by and you want to win that day on the lake. And then I'm gonna randomly choose somebody else. So hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you've been out on the water and catching some fish. And I'll see you next time.